Hey everybody, this is Ultima from S3R Gamers, and welcome back to the Novelist. So, I choose Dan's magazines. And now it is nighttime. And now, I get to explore the house and figure out a little more about its deep, dark past. Okay, bring my kite to the camp Mommy told me about. I think the best compromise, even though it would leave her out, the best compromise would be to give the kid, because he kind of got screwed in the last one. He would have got screwed anyway, but Dan got screwed, so she's kind of already gotten what she wanted. Let's see if I can find any more clues about what's going on in this house, though. Well, I'm curious if they're just clues about me as the ghost. RPG Ghost Simulator. Oh, wait, there's something. From the desk of... Oh, okay, here we go. I'm now certain there's something strange with the light here. It must be those windows. I was reviewing old deeds in the living area and saw some sort of flash of light out of the corner of my eye. I would assume the elevation would put the ocean up too far away for the sun to reflect off a wave, but perhaps not. I looked, but there was nothing there except a strange shimmer, like heat above the asphalt of a hot road. It dissipated almost immediately. Perhaps some concentration of light caused it. But on to work. I've begun cataloging possible options for the property. I owe Mr. Lowry a report by the 24th. Okay, so this guy's trying to figure out what's happening with the house back in 1948. Oh, wait. What if there was another ghost, and then you find out I'm Baxter? Could be interesting. So, do I touch the kite? Press space to select the kite. Selecting the kite will choose Tommy's compromise for this chapter. You can only select one compromise per chapter. Press E to choose Tommy's compromise. Yes. And now everyone's more or less happy, I think. By the way, if my voice sounds any different, I got a pop filter for this mic, and so now my setup's a little different. I'm able to get a little closer. And I think it helps my voice sound a little more crisp, a little more clear, if you will. All right, Dan. He did it his way. What? Dan, what are you talking about? Actually, hold on. Let me check the office before I do anything. I knew it. There's another clue. I failed to log my activities yesterday, as nothing of note occurred. There have been no tricks of the light for 2 days, and I've grown certain that the ones I saw were reflections from the ocean and probably reaching the house. I've been able to focus on the task at hand and am suitably pleased with the condition of the property. I have also reached a decision on how to proceed. It came to me this morning as I stood in the conservatory admiring the beauty of the forest. I hadn't begun my work yet, and was thinking of nothing in particular when an idea came into my head fully formed. I was surprised that it appeared with such clarity, but it's not unheard for the mind to ponder the question in the subconscious. As for the idea, it is quite simple. I will buy the house myself. Huh. So the ghost told him to buy the house. And now he's dead. I'm just kidding. I don't know what he is. Yeah, whatever. Okay, just... Ooh, wait. Yay! Jump around the house. Got to commit. Yeah, you do, bruh. Here's what you should do. Here's what you should do. You should pack Tommy's kite, and then you should send the stuff over. I'm sorry. Dan decided to take some small part of his fate in his own hands, and for his book in the literary register, he knew that placing an ad would putting himself in line to deliver a better book. The accountability jolted him, yada yada yada. Okay, so it sounds like that was a good thing for him. And Dan knew that while he couldn't also pay for Tommy to go to camp, it was important for him to have more playtime with other children his age. So he called up Davy's parents and arranged regular playdates at the playground in town. He tried to make the trip himself as often as possible, and it made a difference for Tommy. Yay! Oh, let's see how negatively this affects Linda, though. Linda had resigned herself to the fact that they couldn't afford the co-op, but the flash of excitement she got when she heard about the inheritance quickly faded when Dan decided not to use it for the co-op fee. She tried to channel her frustration into her work, but found herself so distracted that she got almost nothing done for days. Interesting. Catching up. When Tommy continued to struggle with something. Alright. Let's get out of here. Okay. So it appears that so far our actions... Oh, hold on.
Sorry it's been so long since I've written. Things have been hectic around here, and I'm trying to figure out a way to get things back on track. I don't really want to get into it, but we're getting pulled in a lot of different directions right now. Nothing hurtful, just competing priorities, I guess. Although those can get worse and worse over time. I mean, Dan and I, before we got up here, you know we'd started to drift. Look at that. I said I didn't want to get into it, and I did anyway. Enough about me. Please tell me you're doing well, and I hope this doesn't stress you out too much. I promise to write a happier letter soon. Yours always, Linda.
Interesting. You know, something I don't think I mentioned. I actually thought Linda had mentioned a man in the last letter before I realized that it was Linda who was receiving the letter. Or no, Linda was writing the letter. So it was the other lady who was talking about some guy. So I was like really confused. I was like, oh my god, she's seeing a man on the side. And I was like, no, she's not. Thank goodness. I thought I had somehow caused a rift in their relationship. Mr. and Mrs. Kaplan, I want to stress that it's perfectly normal for some children to fall behind in a specific area. Tommy may be struggling with reading comprehension, but his verbal and visual abilities are excellent. That said, he won't catch up on his own. He will need support from both of you. I recommend that you do the attached exercises with Tommy every weekday morning for 1 or 2 hours. He'll be unable to focus exclusively on these for 2 straight hours, so you'll need to take intermittent breaks, but use your judgment and stay with it as long as you feel he can stay engaged. I suggest that you do your sessions in the morning before he tires himself out and becomes distracted. I feel confident that with a supportive environment and dedicated exercise, he will catch up to the other children in his class. Please be in touch. If you have any questions, Dr. Donald Samuels. Very interesting. I found one of Tommy's clues, so now we gotta figure out... And I just read that. Oh, what's up, Tommy? The sounds work in my head. What's the matter, boy? Just too stupid to understand me? No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong. Anyway. Okay, what do we do now? We can make time.
Oh, yeah, maybe if I...
Time for what? What is this? Ideas. Weekly outing. Where? Tuesday. Movie night. Check the channel guide or maybe go into town. Family dinner. Too old-fashioned? Picnic. Farmer's market. Those are all things. I mean, those are all things that can be helpful. Yeah, those are all things. Waste of time, Linda. What are you doing? Wow, did he draw a book and scribble it out? Oh, that's fantastic. Real mature. Oh, great. The kids are making fun of him. Probably because he can't read. Goodness. Tommy, you're killing me. You're killing me, Tommy.
Hey, honey.
Hi, Mom.
What? Is there something... Oh, hey, what's up, bro? That's not what I wanted to... Can't just keep starting and stopping. Well, no, you can't. Oh, what's this? Lonnie learns letters, age 4 to 6. 12 chapters of reading comprehension exercises. Oh, he's upset with the book. Okay. Now that makes a lot more sense.
Time. This would all be easier if I didn't ever have to sleep. Last night after Linda went to bed, I spent some time, there's that word again, trying to make everything fit. I even drew up a little chart. Math is simple. It doesn't work. Technically, I could still get in 8 hours, assuming I don't eat or need to do anything that's not writing. But what about letters, reading, dealing with Paul? Hell, what about doing the dishes or taking out the trash? Not to mention that knocking off for the day isn't like flipping off a switch. It takes time to crawl out of my head and start functioning like a normal person again. And I can't just split it up into smaller chunks. Sometimes it takes an hour of false starts just to get going on anything usable, and stopping just sends the whole process right back to square one. Something's got to give.
Interesting. Dan needs just a hard session of focus. What the heck was that? Perfect schedule, aka the single unattached writer's guide. 10 to 2, right, eat, step away. 3 to 7, right, eat. 8 to 10, decompress, edit, life. Wrenches. Tommy to 11, knock off at 7. 8, I guess.
Alan, this letter might come from out of the blue, but do you remember when you told me about Bobby falling behind on reading? Looks like we're there with Tommy. We knew he was struggling when we came up here, but his teacher gave us a list of books for him to work on over the break and said we should see how he responded to the change in environment. She gave us a few sample readings and told us to keep an eye on how he was grasping the concepts. Tommy still isn't there, and long story short, the pediatrician in town knows a specialist who gave us some exercises to try. They seem pretty straightforward, but I wanted to write and see if you had any tips that helped you guys with Bobby. Damn, just realized I didn't even ask how you've been. I'm sorry. This stuff is just a lot to think about. Dan.
Well, Dan, a couple things. One, yes, you really should have at least tried to figure out, how he's doing. Although I guess there's a bit of honesty in there that could be appreciated. The other thing, Dan, crap, I forgot where I was going with that. I had something good. Oh, I remember the other thing. Dan, who writes the letters anymore? I mean, I know you're a writer, but come on. Email, bruh. Email, Facebook, something. I'm trying to get downstairs. I don't think... Are there any more clues that I've missed? I think I got them all.
And then...
Maybe if I just... Yeah, whatever. Alright, let's explore your memories, Dan. Daniel. Oh, wait, there is a memory in here? Okay. Okay, well, there's nothing to do with the... Ah, here's the memory.
Whoa. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have snapped. I just...
He only has 2 memories? Really? Okay, no, because I still hear something. So, Dan, you are hiding something from me, and I have to... Oh, there you are, Dan. What are you hiding? What's that in your hand?
Yeah, I ran today. Picked up the latest issue in town. I don't know if it'll amount to anything sales-wise, but that's not the point. I'd forgotten how scary it was to put your work out there and promise something to people, and that brought it all into focus. It's so different thinking about the book as something I eventually have to sell people, not just something I'm working on for myself. But now it's out there. It's terrifying and irreversible. People know about the book, and to them it's exactly what they want it to be. Some finished, beautiful thing. If only they could see it right now. A bunch of jigsaw pieces on the floor. And I've got to put them all together.
Okay. So I figured everything out I need to about Dan. Now where's Linda? Hey, Linda. Let's figure out what's bothering you. Oh, here we go.
We barely talked yesterday.
Wow, you're right. I guess we've just been so busy.
Let's be in the room.
Stared at
Ah,
the
here we
blank canvas again today. Got a few strokes in, but I don't like any of them, and I'll probably paint over them tomorrow. It's so frustrating going into that room every day and trying to keep working. It's easy to get out of the house for errands or go for a hike, but none of that helps the work as much as being around other artists. I'm not going to give up. Maybe I can use this feeling in my new piece. Definitely. I'll try that out tomorrow.
Oh, see, Linda, there, you just gotta channel your frustration into something positive. Family should have dinner on the table every night. That's not a bad idea. So where's Tommy? I almost don't care what Tommy wants because I don't think he needs it. You rule, don't disturb me if the door to my office is closed. Oh man, that is not bad. Not bad at all. Stevie and Kevin get it. What? Oh, I need to read your thoughts? No, I need it. Okay.
Will it make me smarter? Will it make me smarter? Will it make me smarter?
Alright, shut up.
Honey, listen to me. You are smart.
You are smart. That was pretty good. Man said to do the Lonnie book every morning. Crap. Ugh, if the kid gets smarter, it might lessen the stress on the family. Man, this is a tough one. And this is a tough one that I'll figure out on the next episode. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next time for more The Novelist.